Yo, what's going on, guys? Brenden Stein here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about how I made $1 million online by 18 years old with digital drop shipping, okay? Now, most people, guys, they fail at online business because they do the wrong business, okay? Now, every business works, if you do it the proper way, but some businesses are more risky than others. Some businesses are easier than others. Some businesses require more skill. So there's a lot of different differentiating factors. And I want to talk about this today. And I want to talk about what I've done to do that. We're at $1 million by 18. I'm 19 now. I've done over that. Now, to just briefly talk about this, right? Most people, let's say they choose one that costs way too much to start, like Amazon FBA or day trading, where you need to have $3,000 to $5,000 for products, right? To really get a good grasp into Amazon FBA, you got to have $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, and to the average person, that's hard for them to pull off, right? So that's a business right there that's going to kill your pocket from the start. Or a business that has slim profit margins. People love to do drop shipping, right? Regular drop shipping. But the average profit margin on a drop shipping business is only 15 to 20%. So you have to make $50,000 in a month to make $10,000 in a month in profit, right? Very hard for a beginner to do that. Or people do one that requires a ton of high level skills, right? Like SMA, which is social media marketing. Now, social media marketing, it's a business that you can start with no money, but it requires you to be a really skilled person, right? You have to cold call people, and that takes a level of skill. You have to do sales calls, where you jump on Zoom calls with these business owners and sell them, and that takes a level of skill. And you have to manage these clients and get them results. Now, this is a good business right here. I actually like this business, but not for beginners, right? A beginner cannot cold call, do a sales call, or manage a client. So it doesn't make sense. So, these are just a couple of businesses that I could talk about and why I wouldn't suggest them, okay? Now, I want to briefly talk about the simple reason why digital dropshipping is better than these other businesses, and I'm just going to explain why. Number one is the high profit margins, okay? The average digital product business, digital dropshipping business can average 50% to 100% profit margins, right? Because there's no shipping. There is no product cost. There is no ad cost, right? So the profit is very high, right? For a beginner, for anybody, that's a good thing. There's also no shipping or suppliers, okay? So there's no dealing with buying the product and having to ship it to a customer and dealing with the supplier and the returns. There's none of that, right? I don't have to ship anything. I don't have to deal with suppliers. I don't have to deal with long shipping times. That's all eliminated. So that's a good thing. There is also no ads needed, right? Ads are optional, of course. But for example, 75% of my marketing in my business is done for free with organic marketing on social media through YouTube, through Instagram, through TikTok, through cold outreach. It is literally free to do organic content, and most of our business is done that way. And there's also a low barrier to entry, which means there's no large amount of funds needed to start because there's no inventory, there's no ads, there's none of that. So the barrier to entry is very low. And there's only 2 or 3 hours a day required, right, to make content, to do the DM sales. There's not 5, 6, 9, 10 hours a day required. So there's not much money or time, really needed. So logically speaking, this checks all the boxes, right? This is logically the best, simplest business that you can do right now. And before I dig into my first digital item that I sold, my first digital drop shipping item I sold, just a quick message. I have a full free guide. If you message me on Instagram, the word guide, by the way, my Instagram username is the Brenden Stein. So if you message me the word guide, I will message you, me or my team, and we'll send it to you. Also, if you have any questions, you can also go on my Instagram and ask me, message me, shoot me a DM. Me or my team, we're always active on there and replying to messages. So if you want to text me, feel free to text me. And as you can see, we're very responsive. So go to my Instagram, shoot me a message. I'll send you a free guide, answer any questions. Now I'm going to show you guys my first ever digital item that I had drop shipped, okay? So back in 2020, 21, and 22, I think a little bit of 23, we were selling a drop shipping digital product. Now, the unique thing is, guys, that over 50% of this course, digital item, was already pre-done and pre-made, and I had bought the rights to it, right? So I had drop shipped this product, right? Half this item I didn't even make myself. I would drop shipped it, right? I had bought the rights to a few different drop shipping courses, and I'll show you guys real quick if we can pull this up. So if I click on some of these videos, you're going to see these are not me, right? I bought the rights to them. So let's take a look.
Off with the term.
So this is not me, of course, and it's fully pre-done.
But I would strongly recommend.
And if we go to the next one, here's another video courses again, not made by me. Also bought the rights.
I'm going to be showing you guys how I do video, maybe spliced.
And again, some of the videos are made by me. Here's another one. Again, bought the rights to, not made by me.
So there are effectively three very basic but very...
And this digital course made me over $500,000. And by the way, guys, we're not just buying the rights to some random, crappy courses. Like this guy right here, he's made millions of dollars drop shipping. It's, with Facebook ads. Or this guy here, he was making 1 or 2K a day. Or this guy here was making 100K a month, right? So we're not selling shit products. I don't believe in that. These are good courses, right? These are good quality from good coaches, okay? So I made over $500,000. Most of the product is not made by me. I had bought the rights to already done dropshipping courses, and I rebranded them. And that is exactly what you can do. Is you can get pre-done courses or pre-done ebooks or pre-done guides and rebrand them and sell them and actually sell a good item with really good value. So now you're probably wondering, okay, well, where do I find these pre-done courses I can buy the rights to, or pre-done guides or digital products? Well, there's many places, right? Etsy is one place. If you go to if you type in digital courses, these are all different digital items that you can buy the rights to and rebrand, right? So you have so many options. And on my YouTube channel, or if you DM me on Instagram, I'll also text you the guide there, but I have a YouTube video that also talks about finding a winning digital item, so feel free to go watch that. But these are all pre-made, pre-done digital courses, guides, and you can buy the rights to and rebrand it. So, that's the first step, right? Is you got to find a course, ebook, guide that you want to sell and buy the rights to and rebrand. So you can use Etsy, you can, get one of these bestsellers or popular now digital items. That's the first step. And then I use Shopify for my digital dropshipping website because for me, I've used Shopify for probably 6 years. Even when I was doing physical dropshipping, I'm very familiar with it. Although, to beginners, I recommend Gumroad or WAP. If you check out my last video on this channel, I actually go through how to build the landing page and everything. But after you've found one of these courses that you want to sell, so maybe it's this, and you've bought in the rights to it for $6, now it's yours, then you need to make a website. So again, you can use Shopify, you can use Gumroad, you can use WAP, and then you're going to have your product, you're going to have your website, and the last step, or one of the last steps, is to start making content to promote it. So here's one of my students. He's selling a digital product on the make money niche. So his page is obviously geared around the make money niche. But what you do after you have your website and you have your product is you just make content. It's that easy. You just make videos every day. And you don't have to show yourself, right? You can do a faceless channel, or you can show yourself like this student here, like how I've done it too. But you don't have to. We have so many students who run faceless pages and make money selling digital products. And it's simple, okay? Literally, that's it. You buy the rights to a pre-done digital item. You don't even make the damn item yourself. You don't ship anything. You don't buy the product. You don't have to pay for suppliers or inventory. You make a website, and then you make videos, right? You make simple videos like this every day to promote it. You could post 2, 3, 4 reels a day, a couple TikToks a day, and promote your product, right? I mean, that's literally as simple as it could possibly get. And the very last step, guys, right? You have your item now, you have a website, you're making content, so you're bringing in traffic. Instead of having your traffic go to your link in your bio and just go to buy your digital item, what we like to do is we want to funnel all the traffic to the DMs, okay? So when you make content, we funnel all the traffic to the DMs, and then we just simply have conversations and close the deals, right? So, I mean, it's literally that simple, guys, right? You make the content every day, a few videos a day. You have people DM your account and then close the deals that way instead of sending people to your link in bio, right to the DMs, text the leads, close the deals in the DMs. Now, the people who actually take advantage of digital dropshipping now, while it's still a relatively new model, they're going to dominate the market, okay? The digital item industry is over $400 billion and it's only growing, okay? People are buying courses, guides, they're wanting to learn new information, they're wanting to learn new strategies like crazy right now. And the longer you wait to start a business, the more people jump into the market, right? If you start in 6 months or 12 months or a year from now or 2 years from now, there's going to be more people in the market, making it more competitive. If you want to make more money, you probably want to start while the market is still relatively newer, okay? And if you're looking for a simple business online, digital dropshipping is what I've personally found to be the simplest. I've done social media marketing, I've tried dropshipping, and I've tried all different kinds of businesses, and this is by far the easiest, okay? You're selling a digital item you don't make yourself. Make a little website, make content, text the people in your DMs and close the deals, and that is it. I mean, it doesn't even get simpler than that, okay? And again, if you want to learn more, DM me the word guide on Instagram now for the full guide, or if you just want more help, if you want to join a program of mine, if you want to ask me a question, go to my Instagram, the Brenden Stein. I'll be able to help you out. I hope you enjoyed the video. Feel free to check out my channel as well. I have a bunch of videos and guides and breakdowns, so feel free to check out my YouTube channel more and get some value.